My bad, y'all. This stupid ass StreamYard just doing whatever the fuck it want to do, and I ain't got no time for it. Like y'all weren't even supposed to see that. That's for the night live on the main channel. Not for this. Anyway, StreamYard, get y'all shit together. It's bad enough I can't even do it on my laptop. I gotta do it on my phone. Then y'all still run around here screwing it up, but still simultaneously trying to charge people $25. Anyway, why y'all ain't tell me Love and Hip Hop Miami came on the 8th, bitch? Ain't none of y'all came up under these comments or hit me up and be like, well, T, I know you still doing Love and Hip Hop Miami. You know the first episode came on the 8th. Like, why ain't none of y'all tell me? Like, I was coming around here thinking that I was gonna catch up on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta from Monday. And then I just so happened to look at Love and Hip Hop Miami, and I saw that this episode came on the 8th, 2 weeks ago. At this point, so that's what I mean. Like y'all be asking me for stuff and act like I do this shit for y'all. All right, I do it for y'all. Child, whatever. Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is season 5 still. This is episode 13, Unfinished Business. So Amara's shooting her music video. I think the song called Hula Hoop, Hula Hula. Girl, I don't know. She outside half naked in some neon spandex, like this is the 80s and so on and some such. I mean, listen, Amara, I've been asking you since last season where your music at, friend. So at least you giving us music. So I will accept it because like you came up here as a singer. So it would be nice to see you getting your singing back on. She ain't cool with Von Shay no more, and we knew that. She don't know if Shay is really her friend, and her and Safari ain't together no more. Listen, I will say this, Amara. You run around here trying to fall out with Shay and saying Shay ain't your friend, but I don't understand how she could not be your friend. I feel like out of all them people there, Shay is your real friend. Shay was the person who told you from the giddy up, you don't need to be wasting your time with Safari. Only a real friend would do that. Only a real friend would put themselves in a line of fire over a nigga that you dating by letting you know that you making the biggest mistake of your damn life. She saw the plane crash before it happened. Like, come on. Only real friends do that. Amara, you one of them hoes that get a man and then you just forget that you got friends. You one of them ones. But then the minute that the man do you dirty or fuck you over, then you want to run around and go straight. Then your friends because you need somebody to talk to. But when you with them, they ain't your friend because they all in your business and so on and some such. Moving on. Zoe Binks auditions for dances with Bobby Lights and Super Cindy. Flo come around there because she gave her an invite to come and help her out as well. Bobby says that he and Flo haven't spoken since the big fight down to the club, but he does apologize to her. Bobby, listen, you make the mistake that a lot of sissies make. That's female business and that's female problem. Stay your gay ass the hell out of it. Just because you gay don't give you the right to insert yourself in female business and female dramas because you still a nigga with a dick and balls at the end of the day. Like you got yourself so riled up and so worked up trying to jump in somebody's face. It's like you gonna do what is you gonna do to that woman? Man, what the fuck was you gonna do? Like, yeah, Bobby, she's definitely owed an apology because she did not do anything to you. It had nothing to do with you. What you should have did was been a man and stopped all of that foolishness from happening. Not being a sissy and trying to jump in and trying to jump in her face and all of that. Like, I can't stand that sissy faggoty pump bullshit. Like, I hate that. Like, yeah, we gay. I get all that. But you don't see me running around out here jumping all up in a women's face, getting all up in women's business. No, you're supposed to be the man and stop all that shit from happening. That's how you can get cool points from me. Moving on. Um, Flo says that Trina did pay her back the money that she lost when she didn't do the Sundance thing or whatever. But Flo still feels though Trina owes her an apology because she directly assaulted her with that whole anti-Haitian rhetoric that she gave when she said that them hoes was running around there eating cats. Um, I guess. Cause listen, I ain't Haitian. All right, and what she said ain't make me feel a goddamn way. Cause I probably would have said the shit too if you pissed me off enough. So I cannot sit up here and sit on my high horse and grandstand like a lot of y'all would do. Okay, if a Haitian made me mad enough, you goddamn right, they would have been dead and then some. And I'm being honest. So I can't sit here and just go in and let half on tree like that. Because I mean, like I said, if you made me mad enough, bitch, I'd have said it too. Fuck your feelings. Move, moving on. But at the end of the day, it ain't right. It ain't cool, and you do owe them people an apology. But like I said, if you made me mad enough, bitch, I'd have. I mean, that then some. That then some. But whatever. Flo says that she didn't really accept Trina's apology that she gave on the live or whatever the case may be, because she didn't feel like it was genuine, and she was still cutting corners, and she was still trying to make excuses for why she said what she said, and she didn't appreciate that at all, and she needs to take accountability and so on and such. Moving on, because she is right. Tree has a huge problem with taking accountability, but when you got a bunch of yes niggas around you, I mean. Anywho, Trina enjoy hanging out. Trina got a new man that vaguely resembles the old man that she had. Like, Trina, I'm gonna be real honest with you, sis. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I really feel like Tree is a lesbian. That's really what I think. I really feel like Tree is a lesbian. She been one since she was fucking around with Missy ass back in the gap. And I think she's always been that. I feel like men are just an accessory that she feels as though she has to have because of who she is. That's why it doesn't hurt her when the man don't want to be around, or that's why she's so quick to just let a nigga drop off and fall by the wayside. That's really what I feel like. Tree, you really should come up out the closet, sis, because you what 50 at this point, girl. Why is you still in that damn closet when you knocking on 50's door? Ain't no way in hell that I'm knocking on 50's door and I'm still sitting here hiding who the hell I am. Girl, gone. Big D, big black fat ass come around there. I can't stand his ass already. Talking about something he ain't sure if he really want to work with Zoe Brinks and that, because he was there when that situation happened between them and Joy, and he didn't like the disrespect. This is what I mean by fuck niggas. Y'all constantly want to make yourselves involved in whole shit. Sir, what does that have to do with you? And you, to let her tell it, you gave her one of her biggest hits, which was Here We Go. And Tree, that's your biggest hit. Girl, I was in high school when that came. Fine, Tree. Because that was my song too. So I let you have it. I ain't no Big D. Was Big D, big black round fat ass, had nothing to do with that. But I don't like him already. I really don't. Nigga, you supposed to put your money before your damn feelings. Who gives a damn what Zoe and Tree had going on? They ain't got nothing to do with you. They ain't putting no money in your pocket. Can't stand no sissified ass fuck nigga that's supposed to be moving on. Um, Joy feels like Trina and Flo should talk because Flo ain't the issue. Gael is. And Joy is like, listen, you ain't got no problem with her. Ain't no need to have no problem with her. Fix that and make that right, and make it work with the Haitian beauty. And I was on Joy's side for once. Safari talking to his mammy about what's going on. Girl, moving on. Because the mammy just as tired as the sun is. Flo pulls up on Tree for them to talk. Tree lets it be known that her sister called Flo a voodoo bitch. And so that's why she ain't feel no types of ways about calling them some cat eating husbands. Um, but Tree does say that she likes Flo still. She still doesn't have no problem with Flo. That Flo ain't the problem. Gael was always trying to sabotage her from the very beginning because she let that be known too. And she likes her and she still wants to make up and do a show for her. You know some Tree? You I when you want to be I will say that for you, Tree. You I when you want to be I. So, fine. I appreciate you for giving her the money back and still willing to give her a show. Fine. But I really hope it's genuine. I hope it's genuine, Tree Tree, and you ain't just doing this to try to skip out on giving the Haitian folk the apology that they say that they deserve. I mean, I don't know, because I ain't Haitian. You know what I'm saying? It ain't make me feel no way about you calling this some cat cooking, cat eating floozies. It ain't make me feel no way. I laugh, but apparently that ain't right. That ain't cool, and apparently you should know better. Moving on. So Eliza Rain throwing a birthday party, honey, and she invites Shay to get to know her for herself outside of the Amara and Von Shay situation. But what good did it do? Because they fell out and Shay nearly whooped her ass later on this season. So I mean it was a cute jest, but it didn't do nothing. Um, Eliza says that her friendship with Amara is not existing at this point, and she realized what Von Shay said about her is true. I will say this, Amara, you pulling the Melody Cherie Rogers because you love to say people are your friends, but then when y'all stop filming, they don't ever hear from you. Because that's basically what I got from this situation. That's basically what I got from this situation. You ain't fooling with Shay, Von Shay, or Eliza Ray. So who you gonna be filming with? Prinky and Brooke, because Brooke Valentine that made her ass around here. So is that who you gonna be filming with? I mean, I guess. And Flo, I don't think you and Flo got issues with each other. I mean, you could film with Flo too. I mean, I suppose, Amara. Stick with your people, honey. Moving on. Um, Safari and TWD talk about Amara's life, didn't care. Flo gets annoyed at Eliza for touching on Claudia. And Amara laugh becomes the topic of conversation. Child, so her laugh about to be everybody's story laugh for this next season. Okay, fine, I guess. Once again, Bobby, you got some Bobby in the middle of whole shit. Whatever. Zoe's listening. Maybe it was a brunch. I don't know. It won't no event. I guess it was just a little listen, a little yang 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 around the house for different execs to come and listen to Zoe Binks songs or whatever. Big D, child, Big D come rolling up in there. Breath looked like it smelled like a thousand bag of assholes with all of them goals in his mouth. Like I can't stand a bitch ass nigga. I can't, and that's what Big D give me. Like Big D came there on some fuck shit, and he came there already reveling himself up, already knowing he didn't want to fool with her, and he's making Trina a part. Let me tell you something, Zoe. Your issue is you're confining yourself to Miami people. That's the biggest mistake Trina make because see, Trina thinks that she's just this big rapstress and everybody know her when in reality, bitch, I've been living in New York for 5 years at this point and don't none of these hoes listen to Tree Tree. None of them. Shit, I'm from Virginia and we barely bump Tree Tree there. They don't bump Tree Tree like that in the Carolinas. They don't bump Tree Tree like that in the dirty, dirty South. Y'all know Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. They don't bump her ass like that around there. They don't bump her around there to the West Coast like that. They don't bump her around there to the Midwest like that. They don't bump her around there down to the Bible Belt like that. Like no, they just don't. And that is the issue that a lot of Miami people have. They feel like because they're big where they're at, they're big everywhere. No, sir, you're not. Damn sure not big enough to be running around here treating her the way you treating her. She didn't do shit to you. You already came there with the preconceived notion and the preconceived attempt to not fool with her for tree sake. And I won't mad at her for throwing your ass out. Ugh, ugh. Jesus Christ, like the ugliest ass niggas be getting up here trying to throw the most shade. Like, girl, Shay pull up on Mama Sandra to talk. Shay, you done turned around and got pregnant by Fabo's fine ass again. And then you sitting here thinking that, listen, I'm going to be real with you. Mama Sandra may have did a lot, but I wasn't mad at Mama Sandra for her feelings. And we not going to sit here and act like Mama Sandra told you a lie, Shay. That's why you was crying. That's why you was crying, Shay, because you couldn't argue back with her. Because everything that she said to you was the absolute truth. You already know what you got dealing with when it comes to Fabian, and you was still irresponsible enough to screw this nigga without a condom and get pregnant a damn again. How was she like? Nobody likes him. Nobody wants him around. They all feel like he's very disrespectful to you. He does disrespect Mama Sandra a lot. And so now it's like you're coming to the, like you already put them on the back burner because of him. Now you coming to them again with a belly full of babies. I mean, I'm just saying, Shay. Like I didn't know what other reaction you thought Mama Sandra was supposed to have. Like, now I'm gonna tell you something. Joy Sand would have had the same damn reaction, and she would have cussed me out had I talked about aborting my baby. Then that wouldn't have happened. Joy Sand got anything to do with it. But you better believe she would have cursed me the hell out and told me how the hell she felt about it. That's what mamas do. And the thing about it is, Shay, you have a daughter now. You're only gonna realize it when Shajaya finds herself in the same damn predicament with a fool that she done got with when she's your age. And you know who you gonna be? Mama Sandra, just with a better wig. Okay? You gonna be Mama Sandra just with a better wig. And you gonna be telling her the same thing. You dummy. What you thought I was gonna be happy? Hell no, you ain't get rid of that baby. You gonna keep that baby. You are gonna keep that baby. You is. But I ain't happy about it. I'm letting you know that right now. I'm a lover just like I love Shajaya. And I'm always gonna be here for my grandbaby. But I ain't happy. I'm letting you know that right now. I ain't happy. Like I feel as though she had the right to her feelings. She did. She had every right to her feelings, especially considering what she already going through with Fabian. Hmm. Oh, and I skipped some. Derby tried to pull up on her down to Eliza's birthday party, talking about something. You keep allowing him to tell him to stop disrespecting her. Nah, nigga, you do it. You do it. Take off the derby. Quit being quit coming up here trying to be this pretty boy act. You do it. That's your mama. You's a nigga. He's a nigga. He already violation. The way he disrespect and talk to your mama, plus the way he be running around there disrespecting the Shay. And I know he disrespects Shay anytime that he don't mind disrespecting Mama Chandra. So that's two violations. Couldn't have been my brother. I'm telling you that right now. It could not have been my brother. Sean would have been on his ass. I don't know. Moving on. Um, Amara does Trick and Super Cindy's podcast that I didn't know they had. Amara goes around there, talks her music, talks this, talks that, and because of TWD, Safari pull up, and that was the end of the damn episode, child. Listen, Amara, that's what you get because you had no business getting with Safari ass from the very beginning. Y'all was never a match made in heaven, and you should have already known what you was gonna have to deal with. I'm sorry, Amara. I'm sorry. Erica Mena should have been your damn roadmap. And now you want somebody to care because the same thing he did to his wife, he did to you. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Like I said, I'm mad at y'all because y'all could have got this back a week ago. I see why they didn't show it last Monday night because y'all know that's Martin Luther King Day. You know what I'm saying? So we show respect and reverence to Martin. So I get that. But y'all could have hit me up a long time ago and said, T, you missed the first episode, bitch. I would y'all could have been had this. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I'm gone. Y'all gonna get this and loving hip hop Atlanta today. So then that way I am fully caught up with the both of them. And then next week we can like we got it all together because we'll be all caught up. even though y'all prematurely saw it, if y'all are subscribed to the main channel, which you should be, I suggest y'all head on right in that. Because tonight at 8:15, we finna listen to this 1 hour thing. We not gonna see it, but we're gonna be listening to it, and I'm gonna be starting and stopping, giving my critiques so that YouTube won't get me, child. So yeah, y'all make sure to be there tonight for that at 8:15. The link is already made. Head on right in that. And with that, I'm gone. Bye.
Cause when you're gone